Alright guys, so I thought I'd do a bit of a gameplay of Shenmue 2. Finished the first one last week and started on the second one again this week. Yeah, really getting hyped for this game now. The Kickstarter is doing pretty well. It's on 4.7 million. Yu Suzuki said at 5 million he'd be able to do something that he really wants to do, and that's the character perspective system, which seems to be controlling some other characters as well, so you're getting some new perspectives on the Shenmue world that might be quite interesting. So yeah, only 300,000 to go until it's reached a pretty respectable total for the Kickstarter. That's of course if all the pledges go through. So it's not a lot, it's not much further to go, only 5 days left. To give you an idea of just how kind of small an amount that is, collectively at least, for people backing, if just 45 people that watch this video backed the game at the $60 pledge level, that's to basically pre-order a physical copy for the PS4 or the PC. So at $60, say 45 of people watching this video pledged $60 that hasn't done so already. That's around $3,000, that's around $3,000, and that's 1% of what's needed now to get to 5 million. So 1% from this tiny small little YouTube channel, if just 1%, we could raise 1% of what's left to go, basically. If the average number of people that like my videos, go and pledge. So it's close, but it's a collective thing. I think there's a danger here that individuals are sitting at home thinking, what's my little pledge going to do? What difference can I make? I'm not that bothered about the game. I might pick it up on release if it's any good, but I'm not really interested enough to pledge to back the Kickstarter. You might be thinking that, what's my small contribution going to do? Well, it's a collective action, and if enough people kind of just pledge what they are willing to do, collectively that'll add up to something pretty impressive. It has done already. 5 million is not far off, and that's a respectable total. Yu Suzuki obviously had a lot of other plans that he wanted to do with this game, improvements to the original model, making it more up to date, making it more dynamic, more of an open world. Lots of ideas that he had to make this game very, very impressive indeed. It doesn't look like he's going to get to those higher totals through Kickstarter, but there is pretty solid speculation that after the Kickstarter is finished, he'll be continuing with some kind of other ways of funding, of donating. Things like PayPal may be opened, and you may continue taking donations after the Kickstarter. So it's not over here, but it'd be really nice to round off the Kickstarter campaign with that 5 million goal that Yu Suzuki has said will allow him to do something that he really wants to do. So ignore the reflection on the TV there. Filming during the day with some blinds behind me, there's not much I can do about that, but it's okay when the game's actually playing. But hello! Yeah. So we're walking here through Hong Kong, and this is the Workers' Pier. Right, okay. Now sometimes you will see a little bit of slowdown on Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast. I think that was fixed on the Xbox version. Obviously slightly more powerful machine there. And there is oh, I let it play. Alright, I'll have a go. I'll have a go just to show you the arm wrestling. Now, I'm going to get slaughtered by this guy. This guy is very, very difficult. I'm not sure if you're supposed to basically get slaughtered by him initially. I can't remember if you come back to it at a later date and you get better or something. I might just be rubbish. It might just be me, but there's timing involved here. You have to basically mash the A button, but you can't start until a certain point. So, if you start too early, you'll fail. 3 fails, 3 false starts, and you lose. Yeah, so a massive Mexican wrestler. I'm not sure if I'm actually supposed to be able to beat him yet. I certainly can't, and you will see if you keep watching. Oh, actually, Doing alright. That's the first time I've actually started without dying instantly. Right, alright. It seems that before I was just starting too late. So you've really got to fight, start on the B of the bang, or the F of the fight. So funny, man. The camcorder is putting squares around the faces. Yeah, sorry about the reflection there. I didn't want to wait to film this video later on today. I'll take the opportunity this afternoon, which in this room unfortunately results in some reflection. Can you even see how many fingers I was holding up? Right. So we're walking around now, and I've already had the encounter with Joy. She comes past, flying past on a motorbike, so that's already occurred. If you're any Shenmue devoted fans, you will realise that this isn't the first time I've walked around that corner. What's this? What are they selling? Can I buy stuff? There's one of those things. Capsule toys. Now, one of the reward tiers in the Kickstarter is to actually have your own capsule toy in the game, and you can name it or can suggest a name for it. So that's pretty cool. They're starting to give away a lot of in-game rewards through the Kickstarter. Things like having your name on plaques on buildings in the game, and yeah, capsule toys, lots of things in game. Cage. Let's get one more. Oh, Pi. Okay, that's a Virtua Fighter character, obviously. Of course, this began life as Virtua Fighter RPG, and you can tell that from the fight mechanics. The fighting in this game is really, really good. Solid fight mechanics. Really makes you think that this could have been a Virtua Fighter, or is basically a Virtua Fighter RPG. It's really good. It reminds you of kind of Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham City. You know, that type of battling where there's you know, blocking, parrying, throws, a lot of variety, and just a good deep battle system. And that's one of the things that Yu Suzuki wants to expand upon with Shenmue 3. Again, that's going to take more funding. That's several of the higher stretch goals. But, you know, as I said, I am confident that more money will be raised towards this game's development after the Kickstarter. But yeah, I really just want that to hit that 5 million just for the Kickstarter. It would be great. So yeah, go over there, go and support it. As I've said before, you know, if you're someone who thinks that you're probably quite likely to pick this game up on release, you know, it's something you're interested in, you're curious about the hype when it comes out, you're quite likely to buy it. You know, if you're thinking along those lines, then you really would be better off to pre-order it through the Kickstarter, thereby, you know, helping contribute towards the game developing into something even bigger and better, to maximise its potential, really. And if you're going to buy it anyway, you may as well put that pre-order down, is what I'm thinking. It makes a lot of sense, really. You know, if you're interested in this game in any way, I'm begging you all, go and support this Kickstarter. It's going to be sweet. It's an open world that feels really rich because of the interactions you have with people and the variety of things that you can do, the way that the story happens, you know, the way that events occur, everything about it just is really quite immersive. As has been mentioned by quite a lot of people, you do need some patience. It's a slower paced game, but for that pace, it allows a depth of gameplay experience. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, so I'm just kind of wandering around now. One of the cool things I like about this Shenmue is that you can kind of move the camera around as you walk. I'm hoping on the modern controllers they'll be able to map that map looking around to the right stick, so you can do it quite easily, because at the moment, if you can imagine holding the Dreamcast controller, I'm moving Ryu with the D-pad and looking around with the analog stick on the left hand side of the pad. It's a little bit awkward, but it just looks good. I like that, moving around the camera whilst he's walking. But let's stop dicking around. What trouble can we get into? What am I looking for? Here's the notepad with lots of information that you've accrued by talking to people. Some of them in pieces of information, pertinent to this main storyline. Some of them just to do with extra activities that go on in the Shenmue world. So I need to go to I'm in Wan Chai now, I think. I need to go to South Ka Main Quarter, Yang Tin Apartments, room 205. Right, South Ka Main Quarter. Let's ask him. As you can see, the Dreamcast version in Europe was never translated to English. The Xbox version has English dubbing. Oh, this guy's going to direct me there. That's pretty cool. And this is first person. Now this is sweet. I'd forgotten about this. When someone directs you, it goes into a first person mode, and you can look around as you go. You're kind of on rails. This is nice of him. Guided tour to where I need to go to. Or is it nice of him? Can we trust him? Who knows? All the NPCs in Shenmue, they've got their own daily routine. So the world of Shenmue operates in the fourth dimension. As you can see, the clock in the top corner there. Time is a very tangible factor to the gameplay in Shenmue, and that's another element that makes it feel really alive, and the immersion that you get from the game. That's a large part of it. The fact that everybody's on their own kind of daily routines or daily activities and places they go at times that are usually there and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, just a little glimpse into Shenmue 2. No kind of story events have occurred in this video just yet. I don't want to play it too long. Oh, what is happening? Sweet, alright. Well, let's play this and you're going to get to see a battle, it looks like. Or a quick time event, I don't know which one it is, we shall see. That looks like a battle. No, quick time, alright. It's been a long time since I played Shenmue 2. Oh. Yep. Alright, so I basically just had my bag nicked. Everything that I've accrued from Shenmue 1 and the items that I've bought on the pier and money have all been nicked. I actually knew that was going to happen. I remember, of course, that the bag was nicked, and I took some precautions before that occurred. I bought lots of lighters on the pier, and I can sell them later when I get my bag back. But at the minute I'm bagless. Now hopefully I've still got my map. Let's have a look. Overall map. Workers Pier. And that doesn't really help me much. Come on, should I ask someone? Oh, one shy that way. Okay, right. With these dodgy looking dudes.
すいません。さっきバッグを盗まれたんです。そうなんですか。それは災難でしたね。この辺りに誰か逃げてきませんでしたか。さあ、気づかなかったです。そうですか。
It's cool, the atmosphere of the game. In the first Shenmue, you'd start off, of course, in your home village, and you know everybody there, and everybody's really friendly and cooperative, and it's really, you know, calm, and yeah. And then you go to this place, Shenmue 2, where you know you're a stranger, alone, and everybody's a little bit spiky. The game does a really good job of building atmosphere through the interactions that you have with NPCs. I've forgotten how big this first location is actually. I just remembered the pier and the fountain. Who's that? Let's try and ask someone. Let's try and find someone who's a bit more cooperative.
すいません。何か。さっきバッグを盗まれたんです。おいおい、大丈夫なのかい。この辺りに誰か逃げてきませんでしたか。わかりませんね。
See, pretty much every character that you come across that's not fenced off somehow, you can talk to. So you know, there's a hell of a lot of reactions have been recorded. Just the attention to details, the amount of interaction you can have with the people in the game world. Back then was pretty damn impressive, and it still holds up.
すいません。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんですが。兄貴、ガキがなんか言ってるぜ。見ねえ顔だな。バッグを盗まれたんです。バッグで
I'm really hoping there's going to be a battle here. I'd love to end this video with a battle, just to show you the fight mechanics if you haven't seen them before. Let's see if I can do them justice.
知らねえって言ってんだろ。他で聞きな。待てよ。人に物聞いてただで済むと思ってんのか。せっかくうめえ酒飲んでるところを邪魔されたんだよ。まさかこのまんま帰る気じゃねえだろうな。ああ、兄貴の言う通りだ。それなりの礼ってもんがあんだ。礼？金だよ、金。断る。なあ、てめえにアボジンの礼儀を教えてやるぜ。
Oh, it's Joy, right.
Joy! 今日は顔立てといてやるぜ。何遊んでんだよ、あんた。遊んでんじゃない。バッグを盗まれた。そんなことじゃないかと思ったよ。何？どんなすごいやつに盗まれたんだい？4人組で1人は子供だ。子供？ああ。ゴンにやられたんだね。知ってるのか？ゴンなら宮廷公園で見かけたよ。向こうさ。分かった。怖いも知らずだな。まったく。
Making presumptions about my character. You don't know me. Right, let's go. Which way? Oh shit, this way? No, back this way. Fountain. Shenmue 3! Can't believe it's happening. Come on guys, let's make it the best it could be. Come on, pony up! Pony up, this is a momentous occasion. This is amazing. As people have pointed out before, you know, it's Sega didn't have to give Yu Suzuki the license and you know, a lot of the assets and code and stuff from the original games. They didn't have to give them that freedom to do that, and they have done it. So fan power has brought back a game that otherwise definitely would not have come back. And you know, over the years, lots of people were cynical about this very small but powerful Shenmue community. You know, a lot of people were cynical about it. You know, what's the point? Just shut up already. It's never going to happen. You know, just get your head out of the clouds, that kind of thing. But they kept on and they kept on it, and it has happened, and that is impressive. And I think that should be celebrated by the whole gaming community. I really do. I mean, you can go over there, you can put down $5. You know, if everybody who's just a fan of this type of action being possible through group coordination, you know, group and just fan enthusiasm, if you're even just impressed by that, then go over and support it just by putting $5 down, you know. And if everybody who felt that way did that, this game would be funded 10 times over. I think what's happened, you know, is a very small but passionate fan base has put in all that they can, and they've funded it, you know, as much as their wallets will allow them. But I don't think it seems to have had a wider spread amongst just more casual, you know, gaming fans that, you know, it's a quick time event. I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Ah, first fail. I was doing alright then. Uh-oh. Right, this could be the battle scene that I can end the video with. Yes, there's no way out. It's going down. I think. I can't remember. But yeah, I really like the way the stories and the battle events and such unfold, and it's just really organic the way the game plays out. It's brilliant. Oh. Now I can guarantee I'm not going to do this fighting engine justice, having not played it for a long time, even though I am a super fan. It's been a long time since I played it. Yeah, and the fight, you keep learning more moves as the game progresses. You train, you get better. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. It wants to be pretty easy, being the first fight in this game. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, if everybody just had a casual kind of enthusiasm for the fact that fan passion has brought back a series in this way, just put down $5. That's a hell of a lot of people, I'm sure it is. You know, and that would make a huge difference to this game's development, and then it would do better on release. And then, as I've said before, would then fund Shenmue 4 and 5 by itself. So backing this Kickstarter, if it really did as well as Yu Suzuki knows it has potential to, would effectively be funding 3 Shenmue games in one, which is pretty special. But yeah, I would implore you all, if you're a fan of the game, go and put down if you haven't already. You know, if you think that you're likely to get it on release, pre-order it now on Kickstarter. And if you're not really that interested, but you still appreciate what's happened here, you know, fan kind of passion, as I said before, has brought a game back, then, you know, go and support that happening. This game pushed the Dreamcast 2 to its limits. You do get a little bit of slowdown, but you know, the depth of the game world, the size of it at the time was pretty damn impressive. Of course, Shenmue predates Grand Theft Auto, which is thought of as the first kind of, you know, very popular open world 3D game. But yeah, Shenmue preceded Grand Theft Auto 3 by some distance, actually, if you consider that it first started getting developed in 1994 and originally was intended to be on the Saturn. So yeah, it was technologically significant back then, and it's still significant even though technology is kind of caught up and surpassed. It's significant still for what it's trying to do in terms of immersion. Factors like the use of time, as I said, the fourth dimension is tangible in Shenmue. And the way that the game unfolds, the variety of different gameplay elements to it. So, as I think I started saying earlier, but might have been cut off, I can't quite remember. I earlier bought a load of stuff from a stall, and then you can sell that, get some money back. There are clues within the game that would suggest that that's something it is wise to do. But I read it on the forum, so I didn't know that from playing the game. Right, anyway, so I think that's enough for this video. I don't want to be too long, so just a glimpse of Shenmue 2 there. I haven't even scratched the surface as to why you know, I've been so passionate about this game, and so many people are passionate. Yeah, let's bring it back in style. Come on guys, get over there, support Shenmue 3. Can you see 3 fingers? Shenmue 3? Terrible. Okay, bye bye.